Hey guys, it's Kimberly. So coming at you guys from a different angle because I'm doing a video I've never done before. Because I'm unoriginal, I'm doing a photocard storing video, and I actually got this idea from watching Yemi Cifuentes, Ariana, and Kaitani. So I'll have their channels linked down below, and you can go through their channels and like find their photocard storing videos. I find them very relaxing to watch. But yeah, I'm filming this video because I recently got a new photocard binder. This actually came in the mail today. I have it flipped over because my address is obviously on the front of it, and I actually purchased this new photocard binder from Ariana's shop. It's called Cozy Cloudy Co. I'll have it linked down below. I don't know if these binders are still in stock, but you guys can go and look for yourself and see, you know, what's going on over there. But I'm gonna actually open this package up off camera, and then you'll see my new binder. But before I show you guys my new photocard binder and like the new supplies I got for the binder itself, this is my old photocard binder. As you can see, these are some of the groups that I have in my binder. Like I said, I used to store my photocards in here, but I like to reorganize my binders because sometimes I'll just stare at them and I'll be like, I don't like how I have my groups organized anymore. So I like flip it, like I completely change around the system. But as you can see, like I feel like I'm bending my photocards every time I try and get them out. So for now I just have fake photocards. So I ordered some albums from Choice Music LA, so they gave me like fake 17 photocards, and I got this from the Be the Sun tour. But I have like other photocards that like I don't deem not worthy, but like they're not like photocards in my mind is how I organize it. So I have some of like Twice's other photocards in here, and then some like the boys, some of the B album photocards, because they don't feel like photocards, and like some fan-made photocards I have gone from cup sleeves. So that's kind of my plan for this photocard binder, just to put like my photocards in this binder. So like, yeah, we're switching from this to my new photocard binder. So I'm going to open up my new photocard binder, and you guys can see how I'm putting stuff away, and you guys can see the new photocards that I have to store in, like my old photocards I have to store as well. So I I opened my package, and so it came with the binder itself, which is from Lucalab. This is actually the thank you card. So like I said, I'll have like the shop link down below, but if you want to like follow on Instagram and stuff, there you go. I also bought these stickers, which I think I'm gonna deco the binder with a couple of my other stickers that I already have, but I'm not gonna do that in this video because we don't have time, frankly. But yeah, I got the You're My Crush sticker set, I think. And then of course I had to get the pocket pages, so I got the jumbo pack. And what's funny is I'm actually going to K-Town tomorrow with my friend for a cup sleeve event, and I think I'm gonna buy another album there. But I just couldn't wait to film this video, so follow me on TikTok if you want to see what album I end up purchasing. Let me show you the new photo cards. So I don't know if I said this, but I bought 4 new albums recently. So I bought, after my 17 concert, I was going through post-concert depression, so I ordered Ode to You, Semicolon, and Hengare. So I got photo cards from there, and then I also went to K-Town to pick up my brother a couple weeks ago. And I just walked in to Choreo just to like browse, and I saw they had Red Velvet's Ice Cream Cake album, and I was like, this is a very old album and I don't know if I'll be able to find this album again, so I bought it just on a whim. So yeah, so these are the photo cards that we're going to be adding to my binder. So I got Silegi for Red Velvet, and then for an ode I pulled 2 Jongans because Jongan loves me, apparently. I always get something Jongan related in an album for the most part. So I got 2 Jongan photo cards. I got a Joshua, I got a Mingyu, and then I got Wonu, Minghao. Like, look at the... Anyways, and then I got Joshua, and I got another Minghao. So you guys will be seeing me put them in my binder. And this is also the stack of my other photo cards that will also be going in my binder. I'll figure out as we go how I'm going to not organize, because I already have them, the photo cards organized. I just have to insert the new photo cards into that stack as we go. But I don't know how I want to space out the cards on the pages, so we're gonna have to figure that out as we go. So I'm back. I put some like photo card sheets in the binder, and if I need more sheets I can always grab from the rest of the jumbo pack. And I was planning on re-sleeving these photo cards, like my non-newer photo cards, while I was talking, but I realized that it was going to take too long, so I'll just sleeve my new photo cards when I get to their spot in the order. So this is a sneak peek of how I've organized these photo cards. I kind of decided to do maybe alphabetical order. I was feeling that a little bit more. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start off with Astro. I don't collect photo cards, but I do collect albums. So Astro is not currently a group that I'm collecting their albums for, but I have been listening to them since they debuted, so they do have a soft spot in my heart. Moonbin is my bias from Astro, actually, and I plan on buying another album soon. I kind of want to buy their All-in-One, I think is that album, because the title track for that comeback specifically, I really love that title track, so I kind of want a photo card. And this is where the issues start to begin, because I don't know, because the next card, as you can see, I have is from ATEEZ, but I don't have any more ATEEZ photo cards, so I don't know if I want to put with Astro or if I want to start a whole new page for ATEEZ. Because that's gonna be a lot of blank spots, and I don't know if that's gonna bother me. I think for the purposes of this video, I'll just put them in separate pages, and if it really bothers me once I'm done filming, I'll probably just like move them around again, because I just love moving stuff around. So that's Astro, and I've decided to leave make it visible, the backs of the cards visible. So before I used to never understand why people wanted to have the backs of their photo cards show so badly, but once I did it once in my old photo card binder, I was like, I get it, I understand now. So I'm a hypocrite, and I am now deciding to show the backs of the cards. So this is my photo card, my one and only ATEEZ photo card. I found ATEEZ right before their Wave comeback. Right, it's Wave. Hakuna Matata, wow, wow. That comeback. My bias is actually Yosang, but we love as well. So that's his photo card that I pulled. Now moving on to BTS, where I have a decent amount of photo cards for a group I've been listening to since their debut as well. So there's this Jin photo card. I have a lot of Jin luck. I tend to pull Jin a decent amount. So I pulled him in this album, and then for the Blood, Sweat, and Tears album, I'm really bad with album names. I kind of just refer to albums by their title track. I got Jin's version of the album because I got a random album. So yeah, I've been listening to BTS since actually since 2014. I lied. Did I say debut? Because I never said that, actually. I've been listening to them since 2014, so I've been listening to them since I was 13, which is crazy. My first ever bias for BTS was actually Namjoon, and then it became V, and they're right next to each other. But recently, V is becoming more of a bias wrecker, and Namjoon's becoming my main man. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep y'all updated. I'm already loving how this looks in this binder, by the way. You love to see it. And then I have this Hoseok photo card from their what is it called? Photo book. I pulled Hoseok's photo card, so yeah, it's looking real empty, but I feel like it's better to just keep them separated, and when I keep buying albums, I'll do that. BTS is one of the groups I do plan on collecting their albums. So is ATEEZ, but as you can see, my ATEEZ collection is not going too great. BTS, like I said, I got into them when I was 13, so I didn't have adult money. So I guess thankfully BTS became a very popular group, so their older albums I don't think will go out of print for a very long time, so I'll be able to catch up on them. But they're not my priority right now in terms of collecting, so I'm kind of at a standstill, but I do really want to get some albums soon. Next I have Chungha, and I don't know what to do with Chungha because I got this photo card from my friend, actually, and I don't see myself buying any more of her albums, at least not anytime in the near future. So I might put her with J-Hope for now, and then if I get another BTS album, I'll just move her. I'll just keep moving her until I find a good space for her. But there's Chungha. But I've been listening to Chungha. I mean, I've known of her. Oh my god, my camera sucks at focusing today. I don't know why. I've known of Chungha since IOI, because I was an IOI stan, and I was so upset that they were a Produce 101 group because I knew they weren't going to be permanent. But yeah, I've known about Chungha since 2016, I think is when Produce 101, the first season came out. So yeah, love her songs. But I feel like she hasn't been being promoted well by her company recently, so that's kind of sad. Next group we have is EXO. They are another group that I have plans on collecting all their albums, but they're also not my priority right now. I've been listening to EXO. I found them before I found BTS, so also in yeah, 2014-ish. Funny story is the reason I found EXO is because my middle school was playing music videos for their morning announcements, and EXO's Wolf, which is kind of embarrassing. EXO's Wolf was one of the videos, and I was just like, I don't know why this was the song where I was like, I want to know more about them, but I was like, I want to know more about them. So I like fell well deep into it. I learned all of their names in like 3 days. I was like, I need to know more about these men. So yeah, that's what happened. My bias is Chanyeol, but I don't have any Chanyeol photo cards, so I really might just buy an EXO SC album and hope that he's the photo card I get because I already have a Sehun. And like I said, I don't collect photo cards, I collect albums. So my goal is always just to get at least every member at least once when I buy an album. I don't really see myself selling or buying photo cards. But yeah, this is what we're working with. Oh, I should point out, I guess, my favorite photo card from each group as we're going. So, Moonbin is my bias, but I don't like that his photo card is sideways, so Jinjin's photo card is actually my favorite one that I have so far for Astro. And then, obviously, I only have Yuno, so Yuno's my favorite photo card. And then for BTS, honestly, this V photo card is stunning. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then, obviously, Chang'e, I only have that one, so that has to be my favorite one. And then for EXO, I don't know. I would say this Suho photo card. There's something about it. There's something about this Suho photo card that just, you know, it just does something for me. So, yeah. Been listening to them since, I guess Overdose was my first comeback with EXO, and then shit hit the fan that year, but we won't talk about that. I also like how a lot of like SM groups and JYP groups have their signatures on the back of the photo cards. I feel like that makes it more fun to show off the back so you can see like their signatures, but you know, not all groups do that. Next in the alphabet, we have Itzy, who I'm seeing in 2 weeks from when I'm filming this. I am actually so excited. I have my outfit and everything. I'm going to vlog it, so if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. And if you like concert vlogs, you should go watch my 17 concert vlog, because I also saw them in the beginning of September. That was a great performance. I can't remember any of it because I blacked out, but you know, we'll talk more about 17 when we get to 17. I've been listening to ITZY since I'm a geriatric K-pop fan. I've been listening to ITZY since since I've been in the game. So like, obviously I knew who JYP was. I knew that they were doing a new group, and I was like, I want to get into them, especially because they were all around my age. I'm born in 2000, so Yeji and Leah are like my age mates, I guess, and I have the same birthday as Yuna, so we're like 3 years apart. So that's like very interesting and very funny. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to make a poster where I say me and Yuna are birthday twins or something. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna make a poster, but if I do, I kind of want to do that as an idea. My bias is actually Yeji, but I love all of them. They're all my bias wreckers on any given day, and depending on any video I watch, you know. So that's that. I still don't know which photo card I want to take with me to the concert. I might just do a random name generator because I'm indecisive as hell. But yeah, we have that for ITZY. I just need Che and Yuna photo cards to complete OT5 at least once, and then it doesn't matter who I get once I at least have everyone once. Now we're gonna do NCT. Specifically NCT Dream, because I only have NCT Dream photo cards. So I have Jimin and Jenna, which is so funny because I finally bought an NCT Dream album and I get my bias and my bias record. It's crazy, actually. So I've been listening to NCT since 7th Sense. And I love all the units. I actually tend to prefer NCT U and NCT Dream songs more, but I still love NCT 127. NCT 127 came for, I don't want to call it a tour. I'm going to say like performances. They performed in New York and LA. And technically it was New Jersey because they went to Newark. And I just wasn't willing to go all the way to New Jersey on a school night. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to see NCT 127. But hopefully if they do end up having a tour, I don't know if they will because Taylor's supposed to go to the military. I know I'm saying the M word, but he's supposed to enlist soon. So I don't know if they will have a concert before he goes to the military, but maybe NCT Dream. I can see NCT Dream or Wavy having a tour. So hopefully they do, and I can get tickets. I can snag those tickets because NCTzens are crazy. Moving on, we have Red Velvet, my top group. Actually, so we're at the group where I need to sleeve Seulgi's photo card. So I organize the photo cards per group, like by oldest song. Hold up, this sleeve is backwards. Yanks. From oldest release to newest release. So obviously Ice Cream Cake is literally their second song, their first comeback. So Seulgi's photo card is going to be here, and as you're about to see, I have a lot of Seulgi photo cards. I don't know how this happened, but I don't know, Seulgi's in love with me or something. I actually found Red Velvet because Red Velvet debuted in 2014, so that's about like the timeline of me getting into K-pop. And I was just on my subscription page and I saw SM had uploaded a video for a group that I literally did not know was happening, and I was like, I clicked on it and I watched it and I instantly fell in love. My first bias was actually Wendy, and I have a Wendy photo card, but my bias was actually Joy, so I have 2 Joy photo cards. Oh, I haven't said my prized photo cards. Ugh, I forgot about that. Who did I leave off on? I think for EXO I said Suho. Then for itzy, honestly, this Leah photo card is like literally my favorite thing. I love this Leah photo card. Then for NCT Dream, I would say Jeno, even though Jimin's my bias. This photo card of Jeno is wow. I also, going back to NCT, Jimin was always my bias, and then when Jimin went on that hiatus, I was so excited when Go came out because Jimin came back from his hiatus. I like vividly remember watching that V Live where I can't remember who shoved who. I think it was Jimin shoved Haechan. I don't know. Violence isn't funny, but that was funny to watch and like happen in real time. And the fact that I can remember that is actually insane because my memory is awful now. I guess I'll say my favorite Red Velvet photo card once I finish storing my Red Velvet photo cards. But Red Velvet is also another group I plan on collecting. So is NCT Dream and ITZY. And I said EXO is also one. But yeah, I'm further along, I guess, in my Red Velvet collection. Not really, but kind of. So yeah. I just need a couple more albums and we'll be set. I got this Seulgi photo card, which is actually my favorite one. I said we would wait to talk about it, but like this Seulgi photo card, hold up, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. I don't know, like she has the teardrops, like the glitter teardrops coming down. Like you can't, like, be serious, be for real. So as you can see, I have 3 Seulgi photo cards. And I plan on buying her solo album, so that's like at least another photo card for Seulgi. I'm not sure about that yet, but I'm not even worrying about their solos until I finish collecting Red Velvet as a whole. And we have gotten to the end of the pre-planned pocket pages I put, so I gotta put more in now. This is great. I understand now why people have like big binders for their photo cards. I used to never really get it. I was like, why don't you just get the cute small ones? But like, this is fun. This is soothing. It's a meditative process. Oh my god, I can't get these in the hole. And it's just like more fun to flip through, and it feels harder to damage your photo cards because like my old photo card binder, I really like felt like I was bending the cards. So now we're on to 17. I am on a 17 high right now because I have if you don't know me, I am someone who moments of hyperfixation. And that really shows in K-pop groups for me because I have groups I hyperfixate on, and 17 has been my hyperfixation group of this year, I would say. Because I actually got to go to their concert. 17 was the first concert I've ever been to, so like they will always have a special place in my heart, like no matter what, because they were literally the first K-pop group I got to see in concert and my first concert period. So like that is something. I've been listening to them since Manse, and Yeppida was my first comeback, and I actually managed to snag the repackaged album of Love and Letter because my birthday happened, and I had found, like, I finally figured out where to buy K-pop albums from. So I asked my dad if he could buy me a couple albums for my birthday, and he actually did. So I did get the Love and Letter repackaged. So I got a Jonghan and a Seungkwan, and yeah, Seungkwan is one in my bias line. After the concert, I realized that DK is like my ultimate bias in 17. Yeah, and now we're starting to see my So here's where more issues start to come up for me, because I don't know how I want to organize this, because I have an ode and that's 4 photo cards per album. So I kind of want to have like the backs match up. So I'm going to leave these blank. I don't know if I will ever be able to find photo cards that will go here because their older albums are out of print. But if I can get my hands on 11 letter original album, I will shift these down and put those up there. And if they come with photo cards, I will do that, because if I have to buy an album that doesn't have photo cards, I'm gonna have to scour the internet for photo cards, and I don't even want to think about how much the 11 letter photo cards cost right now. So yeah, we're gonna move on to an ode. So here's where we're gonna see some Jonghan luck. I found it funny. I think I filmed a video of me unboxing my albums from Choice Music LA and for my 17, because like I said, I was going through post-concert depression, so I bought 3 17 albums because I kind of wanted to just get on my collection with 17. I think I'm gonna post it as a short if I can, so I'll keep an eye out for it. I was gonna post it on TikTok, but I'm kind of self-conscious. I don't know if I want to post that on TikTok, but I feel safer on my YouTube for some reason, so we'll see. Maybe I'll post that, or maybe I'll insert a clip of me reacting to me pulling 2 Jonghans in the same album. Like, that's so funny, because while I was unboxing my albums, I unboxed an ode last, and I was like, I haven't gotten any Jonghan inclusions. Like, this is weird. Like, I always tend to get a Jonghan inclusion in all my 17 albums, and then an ode album was like, you wanted some Jonghan inclusions, I got you, and they gave me 2 Jonghan photocards. Like, that's just so funny to me. But as you're gonna see, I'm very close to finishing OT13 for 17. I just need to get 2 more members, which is Woozi and June. But yeah, I feel like I had another point where I was going with this, but yeah, I found them during Monse. So I've been listening to them since I was 15. Like, they were literally a part of my like early/late teen years. So 17 will always hold a special place in my heart, especially because I got to see them in concert. And I don't know, my gut is telling me they're going to do another tour next year, or at least in 2 years, before the E word happens to S-Coups and Jonghan. Wonu is also a part of my bias line. Here he is. I got a Wonu photo card in my last little album haul, so that's fun. What was I saying? So yeah, I feel like they're gonna go on tour again, and I'm gonna try and get even closer tickets if I can't afford floor, because floor is like $400, and I don't have that type of cash on me right now, especially if Beyonce's going on tour this summer. Like, Beyonce is like my top priority, I can't lie. If I can't afford floor, like, I'm not gonna sell my kidney to get floor for 17. I will just have to have my YN moment from the stands. But yeah, this Minghao photo card though, it has to be, I think it's my favorite photo card for 17, because like just look at him. I don't know. Again, there's just something in the water when he took this photo. Sorry, this is bothering me. Like, go down. I don't know what I was saying. I can't remember where my train of thought was going. But yeah, so Hengare, tool version I got only has 2 photo cards, and so does semicolon, so I'm just gonna put them together. It makes more sense that way, since I'm doing this in order of release. It just makes more sense. I do plan on finishing my 17 collection very soon, because I'm just like in a 17 collecting mode right now, but I also want to finish Red Velvet and start working more on my itzy and ATs. So we'll see what happens there. But it's just so funny that I pulled 2 Minghaos, 2 Joshuas, and 2 Jonghans in this like one little haul. Like, it's just so funny to me. I really love how the backs look. Just like, yeah, I feel fine with doing that. So for collecting albums, I have a plan of right now starting by just getting 1 version of an album, and then if I finish getting at least 1 version for all of my albums, then I'll start getting the like multi version. So like for Hengare I got Tool, but there's still Hana, Set, and Net versions left, but I'm not gonna get those until I can finish like all my other ones, if that makes sense. So these are my Carrot version for Face the Sun albums, because I still don't have the full version of Face the Sun, but I will be buying that soon, or asking for it for my birthday maybe, or for Christmas, who knows. Yes, I am 21 and I still have a Christmas list, okay? Shush. But yeah, and then in this one, because they're all from the same album, I pulled my bias S-Coups and my main man DK, and I filmed it in a vlog, so you guys can see my reaction to pulling that. But yeah, the uahe, like that, you know, something shifted that day when I opened that album, and having this like all in the back, oh, it's just perfect. And then my last two photo cards that I have are from Sector 17 New Heights, I think is the version that I got. It's the blue version. So I got a Hoshi and I got a Burn-In. And what's crazy is I got the signed album of this version from the 17 US shop. And I literally, like, the week before my album got to my house, I was like, I really want a Burn-In and I really want a Hoshi. But I really, really, really wanted a Hoshi photo card. And look who pulled a Hoshi. Like, I don't know. Sometimes my manifestation skills are kind of scary. I can't lie. I don't know. And I feel like this is, like, one of the best photo cards This is one of the best photo cards Vernon has ever produced. I don't know, guys. There's just something about this photo card that just speaks to me on another level. And my camera's overheating. So I'm gonna take a break and then I'll come back and put away the rest of my photo cards. And I think my favorite photo card for my 17 collection is either my DK photo card or this Minghao. So I'll come back once my camera is done being annoying and cools down. Okay, my camera's cooled down so we can continue. We're actually almost done. So next group I have is the boys. I have Jacob, who is actually one of my biases. Sangyun's my other bias in the boys. And then I have Eric, which I miss Eric. Hopefully he'll be coming off of hiatus soon if he is feeling better. I don't really know what happened with Eric. I think it's like mental health and physical health stuff. But again, I don't know this man. I don't know any of these idols in this binder. But I found... So, here's the thing with the boys. I was vaguely aware of them in 2018 when Giddy Up happened because I was a stay. I'm no longer a stay. And I didn't really pay attention to them until No Air came out. And then when No Air came out, I fell in love, like I do. And like I did with all of these groups, I was just like, I need to find all the content I can find on these people. And like, I need to learn all of their names. So I learned all of their names. And yeah, I only have these two photo cards. I technically have 4 photo cards from this album, but one's a lenticular and one is a Youngun photo card that's not technically a photo card. So I have it in my other binder. If this is feeling too empty, I might move the lenticular and the Youngun photo card into here, but I don't see that happening because I think I'm going to buy the boys album very soon. I want to buy Thrill Ride, but I don't know. Choreo is very expensive, so I might have to order from Choice Music LA again because they have reasonable prices for albums. But I'm going to the city, like I said, tomorrow, so we'll see what album I can find for the cheapest. Like if I can find an album in the 20s at Choreo, which sounds insane, where I'm like, if it's in like the 20 range, like I'll buy it. And I've known about them since No Air. I literally fell in love with them. I think one of my friends in high school really loved the boys. I think they still do love the boys, but I'm not too sure. And she like got me into them, so thank you for getting me into them because I like them. I haven't been really paying attention to the boys recently. Well, I have, but I haven't been like as invested in watching all their content as I was in the past, which is just something that happens. Like I get very invested in a group and then I kind of like stop paying attention because there's just, as you can see, I listen to a lot of groups and I like stan, or I would call myself a part of their fan group. And there's even more groups that I have that I just don't have their albums yet because I just haven't had the time, because for me album collecting is very sporadic. So if I'm not actively thinking about a group, I just forget to buy the albums, as bad as it sounds. And then also I just recently started working a job where I get my own money, so I don't have to wait for like my birthday or for like Christmas to come around to ask for albums and stuff. So I kind of don't want to spend all my money, because if God knows that if I just bought an album every single time it came out, I would have no money in my bank account. That's also why I don't collect photo cards, because I would not be able to control myself. I would literally spend like a month's worth of rent on photo cards. Like I know myself, so I have to like kind of calm myself down. So I only allow myself to buy albums once in a while. And for 17 I went crazy because I was going through post-concert depression, lol. But yeah, and then the final group I have is Twice, and I wish this album came with 4, so this would like perfectly complete this their section, which actually I think I'm gonna remove these holders because I don't need them, and like empty holders in the back just seems unaesthetically pleasing. So we'll just have that. We'll have this as the last page for now. So like I said, I'm a very old K-pop fan. So I found Twice right before they debuted. I was watching their survival show, which JYP is going to hell for that survival show. Like, I'm not that, and like the Stray Kids survival show, like, he's going to hell. Should I say that? I don't know. I'm joking. If only you could see my face behind the camera. But anyways, my bias from Twice is Che. But Mina is also like my bias wrecker. So, you know, maybe I'll pull Mina, because I'm thinking of buying the Between 1 and 2 album, but I know choreo, and I know that it's going to be like $40, and I just don't have $40 to drop on one album. Maybe like 2 or 3 albums, but one album is a little much. And my camera's overheating again. But here is the layout for Twice. So when my camera cools down again after being annoying, I will flip through. I'll do like a flip through of my binder, and then I'll say my outro, and then that'll be the end of the video. Okay, let's see how long my camera goes without deciding it wants to overheat again. So this is the new photocard setup. So we have Astro, and then ATEEZ, and then BTS with Chungha. Then we have EXO. Then we have ITZY. Then we have NCT Dream. Then we have Red Velvet. Then we have Red Velvet. Then we have 17. Wow. Her. Wow, yeah, I didn't realize. You know, the one thing I love about 17 is, yes, they have like 15 million versions of their albums, but like getting 4 photo cards per album is really a serotonin booster, if you know what I mean. Like, look how many pages I have to flip through for 17, and I only have like 4 albums. Anyways, then we have the boys, and then we have, hold up. Then we have the boys, and then we have Twice. Gotta make sure they're in focus somewhat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be posting another video hopefully sometime soon in the future, but I'm in college, so my uploading schedule is a little all over the place. Sorry about that. And yeah, I hope you guys stay safe and healthy. And if you guys collect photo cards or just have photo cards from albums you buy, comment down below your favorite photo card that is in your collection. And I went around. I don't think I said my favorite photo card. Hold up. For the boys, it's this Jacob photo card, and then for Twice, it's this Chewy photo card. So, anyways, okay, I think I did that now. I think I went through. So if you were paying attention in class, you guys would know what my favorite photo card is per group. But I want you guys to comment down below your favorite photo card in your collection in general. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video. And if you guys want me to do more photo card storing videos in the future, just let me know down below, and I will keep that in mind. Okay, bye lovelies.